What up, peeps? It's your girl, Dash. Come back from takes. Well, it's the time, guys. It's reaction time, and this is to Netflix's The Sandman. This will be for episode 5, titled "The Song of Orpheus." Now, the last episode 4, that one was so good. We did get introduced to destruction, of course, being that Delirium comes to Morpheus asking for his help to see if they can find him and all that, and just find a way to bring him back into the fold with his siblings. But of course, destruction, no, I'm not interested in that. And it's unfortunate on their quest, certain people, lost their lives. I like how, of course, you see one of them, like I said, with death, you know, presenting herself, and then other ones along the way. And then, of course, Desire having to tell Morpheus about himself. Like, you did this, and then you did it for the wrong reasons. You were not there to help your sister find your brother. You had your own agenda. And she was just so sad and hurt to be used. So Dylan was like, just leave me alone. I want a parse of you right now. I don't want to see none of you. Leave me alone, whatever, and all that. And just, it's unfortunate. It's like when you think he has learned, he is not. It's always like he's forever having to be taught some sort of lesson after everything he's been through, he's seen, you would think, but it is what it is, just other layers to Morpheus, honestly. But I'm curious to see when we will definitely get to see the destruction amongst his siblings, when that does come down, because I know this is not the only episode, or honestly, we're going to see him. But I want to see what happens moving forward now that this situation has happened and reached its ugly head. So, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'll say those my thoughts with you guys.
Are you nearer to finding your brother?
I have no desire to find my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be good for you to speak with him.
About what?
Why he left.
I think he tried to tell me once. But I did not listen. Although I must confess, I am curious as to why I called you here.
Because one member of the Royal Society has prismed the rays of the sun into beams of discrete color. After a while, certain ideas, they become inevitable.
Such as?
That which the Greeks called atomos,
But why tell me? It does not affect my realm, and does little to yours that will not change once more. If he loved humanity, then why abandon them? I must return to the waking world.
You missed the open coffin at his folks' place. They cut his hair and put him in a suit and everything.
Why would they do that?
Because this isn't for him. They believe this was God's judgment on Alvin for who he was.
I assure you it was not.
Was Wanda happy?
She was entirely herself.
Dream, I can't.
But it is my fault that she is dead. That all of them are dead.
I can't bring them back once they're gone.
That's right.
That's nice of you.
I had to do something to try.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Delirium's sigil's gone dark.
I know. She has closed her realm.
Does that surprise you? You were using her.
That's
As Desire
right.
told the entire family.
Be patient with her. She doesn't always see things the way you do, but that doesn't make her wrong.
Well, that sort of wisdom is exactly why you should be coming with me.
Growing up, I hated this place. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but Kansas is It was never about the hair or the clothes. It was about who and how I chose to be.
Yes. All those girls.
You have a remarkable sundial.
It stopped, and I hate it. And I hate you.
I deserve it. I've come here to tell you that I am...
Sorry.
sorry.
Do you like me?
Well, you never fail to surprise me, which is no small feat. And it distresses me to see you troubled.
So we're not going to find Aideen of the second look?
No. This is a family matter, and we shall take it to the family. Our elder brother. What he does not say is often more revealing than what he does.
Ah. I like how you...
I'll finish a painting, you will lay in the sun, scratch yourself, romp about, eat, sleep. Don't be jealous. And maybe you'll gaze up at me at dawn.
In your dreams.
I don't dream. It wouldn't do to give too much away, especially not now.
I don't see what you're so worried about.
That's because you've never met my family.
My advice is this. Forget this foolishness and go home. I made a promise to our sister. A false promise, which I now intend to keep. If I answer, a new pathway will appear in my garden. It is safer for you not to ask. If you wish to find our brother, you will need an oracle. My son.
Oh.
You have known all this time. The fates prophesied nada, destruction.
Dream.
You were there. His wedding.
Oh my.
He had a premonition.
You're here. You came.
I would not miss my son's wedding day.
So I was dreaming about the future. Something that hasn't happened yet.
Dreams are subject to interpretation.
Uncle? Will you not wish us well?
What must happen will happen. That is the way of it.
Heart to heart, body to body, until the sundering of death. You may embrace one another.
Oh, Tay. Is she deceased?
No.
Wait, will you stay with her? Please, I'm gonna get some help.
He isn't coming.
Where is he?
He's not ready.
I will find him.
Will you not go to King Hades and Queen Persephone and plead my case? They will listen to you.
When they demand your life in exchange for hers.
I will gladly give it.
Oh.
Will you do this for me?
Wow.
No.
If you will not do this for me, then I am no longer your son. If you Eurydice and I can't be together in this world, then we can be together in the underworld.
That is the stupidest thing that I have heard in centuries. He does care for you, Orpheus.
It's a strange way of showing it.
Aye. Have you spoken to your aunt about it?
Tell you, Tay. Can she help me?
Well, she can do whatever she wants to, but there'll be conditions. But then, there always are.
How do I find her? Will she see me there?
Of course she'll see you.
Uncle Alethra said you can do it. He said you can do anything you want.
Your Uncle Alethros has a big mouth, you know that?
You would make me immortal.
It may sound like a gift.
I'd risk anything for her.
Is this what you really want? I don't need to know the future. I am the future. For everything and everyone.
So that's...
The underworld.
Son of Oneros and Calliope. You are not of the dead. Do you know the penalty for trespassing?
No, kind ladies.
Kind
Orpheus, the balladeer.
King Hades. Queen Persephone. I greet you.
Your wife may leave with you.
Thank you, Lord Hades.
There are conditions, rules. There is a path that leads to the world above.
Not seek, nor speak, nor turn to look behind you until the sun shines upon you both.
Didn't they tell you not to turn around?
Eurydice!
He does not listen. They told you wait till you were in the sun and you would have had her.
And when I saw the light ahead of me, I couldn't help myself.
Uh-huh.
The Sisters of the Frenzy. The cult of Dionysus. They are coming. You must leave this place.
I do not fear them.
You must.
Don't you see, the Sisters of the Frenzy are my only hope.
No. No, no, no. I will not let you do this. I love you so. I love you.
Goodbye, Mother.
Wow.
I will not see you again.
Oh, goodness.
Father.
Did you not say that you were no longer my son? Father, please. The Endless are forbidden to spill family blood. You were unwise to seek favors of my sister, just as your life is your own.
That's right.
So too is your death.
Please! Please kill me! Father, please!
What have you done? What did you say to him?
Surely that is his affair, not yours.
I stopped being Delight, my brother. You see, there are things not in your book, and paths outside this garden. You would do well to remember that.
Where are we going now?
To seek an oracle who will tell us where our brother is.
Baboon?
He will ask me to end his life.
Why? Who is he?
He is my son.
Wait.
All right, you guys, I enjoyed this episode. I just love when they delve into certain things from the past of some of the characters, like with June. We get introduced to his son, Orpheus. Now, I'm not paying attention to the name, the title of this actual episode, but definitely understanding when we are introduced, there is a reason for that. We're still trying to locate destruction, but I do like how Dream went to find Delirium, had that conversation, and admit that he was wrong. Because I was waiting for him to say the words, you sorry, be sorry. You used her, just like Death said. I like how, and this is of us seeing Destiny, it's trying to find a way to finagle around getting Dream to realize you might want to leave your brother alone. He does not want to be found. He made it abundantly clear, but he was like, there's a way. There's an oracle. That oracle, you're not realizing this, and knowing it's his son. So we got to get the flashback of his, life of his son, of course, around the time of him getting married. So we get to meet Orpheus and also Eurydice, and you see how clearly something happens to her. At first, I'm thinking, okay, we're going to see what leads up to that, and we do see they do get married. We get to see some of the family, of course. Despair, Desafia, um, excuse me, Destiny as well. Dealing, of course, I'm all wishing him well. We do get to see Dream's wife. She's none too, happy with him, but he's very standoffish. But they're there. But then, of course, when they try to run away, whisk away, so a quiet moment, she is bitten by a snake, and that's when you see, of course, Death shows up, and she's like, "It's that time," which is always your usual statement. Now you see Orpheus, realizing he can't be without his wife. He wants a way to be with her, and that's through the underworld. Now, mind you, destruction brings him to death. Should not have done that. Opens it up saying she can do whatever she wants in that instance, being that he wants to, be with her, whatever, to find a way to bring her back. That is the underworld. You see what transpires where she asks him to his face, "Do you really want that?" And she's like, "Okay." She opens the door. He goes down, and of course, you read Hades, and he has to, speak his, truth and his reason as to why he's there. He ends up singing a song, hence the title. It was so beautifully done. And I like how in the song he explains why he's there. And it brings the weeping of all these different, I want to say, spirits of certain things that are within the underworld. But they do decide, okay, little man is what they called him. They're going to grant him his wish, but it's with conditions. They told him, go through the path, follow the path. Do not turn and look back. Once you both are gazed onto the sun, then you will be with Eurydice. That's what they told him to do. And that young man did not follow instructions. And then when he's sitting on the beach and explained to his mother, he just couldn't help. He heard, I think, I don't know, the voice or whatever. He turned around. I couldn't help myself. You couldn't help yourself even for probably not even a mile at the most to walk through that path. You could see the light. It was just like, oh my gosh. Even when he asked his father was like, "I can't help you," and all that, and he was like, you're not my father anymore. I'm not your son." Which is he happened. He ends up, realizing, I need to die when I'm starting to be with her. He has a heinous death. Excuse me, guys, with the cough. Needless to say, when you see him, of course, the father shows up. His father, he's like, "Oh, now I'm your father. And you said you were not my son." And it was just like, "Dad, please, put me out of my misery with this." Because now that he's just literally sitting there on the beach, where you see headless from his body, whatever, he's asking his father, and I can feel it. You can see the pain in Dream's face. He really didn't want to do that, but it's like, nah, I'm not going to help you. You were not wise to go to my sister and do that. And it's unfortunate. Again, Orpheus had to learn so many lessons very quickly. Some of them he did not make good judgment calls out of them. It truly cost him his life, and it cost him his love fully to be with his love once again. So it's unfortunate. But you see in the end, he sees what happens with Destiny, and you clearly see where he's like, "Oh, I gotta go find my son. We're gonna go get the Oracle, my son." So I don't know if he's foreseen what happened or whatever from what was happening with them being in the garden with Destiny. But I like the scene with him and Delirium. She was like, "There's some things from you know that were not even in the book. That would be good for you to remember that." And the look on his face, and I was just like, Delirium. They like to really think that she's very dainty and whatever, but clearly I feel like out of all of them, right now, Sandman versus Dream, she's very strong in her visibility amongst the family. You just kind of think that she's not. And I feel like, especially when he was going searching for her, just what she did and had nerve show Nada, like, you know, you're wrong for that. It got him all thinking that, you know, that was her right there. It's just like, oh, because that was like a little bit of a payback to him where, you know, his whole meaning was to try to find Nadia, you know, in the real world. So I really enjoyed this episode so good, but I hope they find him. Like, Destruction, like, please, go to your son, you know, because he can't do nothing about that, whatever, and all that. I'm assuming from him, he's gone, whatever. So the son grants him that. But it's going to be interesting to see because of the way they left it. He literally left his son on the beach and he begging, and he walked away from him. And you could, I know it hurt, but it's going to be interesting to see if he helps him to grant him that so they can figure out where is destruction. I'm like, yeah, find your bratty son, bratty brother, because he's just irking my nerves, whatever, trying to hide from everybody, killing people because you don't want anybody to find you for what? I'm like, give me a break. So, rant over. So, with that said, you guys, comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next reaction. You guys take care.